What's going on, everybody? Sean Pierce Johnson here, and welcome back to the studio. It is a cold, dark, and gloomy day here in typically sunny Southern California, and I'm feeling a little down today, or at least I did until the postman arrived. I got a nifty little package from my friend Hank at Rattlesnake Cable Company, and I'm going to do a little unboxing for you and a little first impression video for you. Hank got in touch with me over Facebook, which of course you all are more than welcome to do, about checking out some of his cables. And I tend to be a little bit of a skeptic when it comes to guitar cables. It seems like there's a lot of buzz terms out there in terms of guitar cables, a lot of fluff terms, a lot of things that really don't mean anything. And well, when anybody's game to send me a cable to try out, I am right there with them. So let's check out what's inside this box. So here we go. I gotta say, it is a much larger box than I would expect a guitar cable to come in. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Whoa, check this out. A little bubble wrap on top. Whoa, and there's some candy. We got a nice little tin right here. We got, oh sweet, nice little notepad for me to write some ideas for future videos on, maybe. Little brochure and a letter. Let's see, this brochure right here, kind of cool. Kind of just a little rundown of the product line options. And oh, they make speaker cables, they make right angle, straight angle, and pedal steel cable. Interesting. Offer a different complements of plugs and different weave colors, if you can see that, and the buffer, which is cool. Nice. It's a nice little touch to the package, but this is something kind of interesting. There's a little letter in it, so I guess I can read it to you. Hello, Sean. Thanks for checking out a Rattlesnake Cable. We're a small business based out of Missoula, Montana, focusing on high-quality boutique instrument cables. Cool. Some information about our cable. Durability. Designed with high-quality components, Neutrik plugs, polyweave outer mesh. Our cable is manufactured in the U.S. and uses a copper-braided shielding with 95% coverage, which is good. I like braided shielding on cables. It's a little bit more flexible than like the wraparound kind. Let's see. Quality of tone. Uses high-quality oxygen-free copper, low capacitance, 20 to 25 picofarads per foot. If you don't understand, I don't blame you. Shielding mentioned earlier creates a quiet cable. Really good. Soldered by hand and play tested before heading out the door. We also like to focus on the buyer experience, from working with the musician on specs of their cable to a great final presentation. Quick turnaround time. Small business and they're getting the word out. So far we've gone a long way by word of mouth, which is great, but would like to reach more people. Regarding this cable, so here we go. This is what we're getting. You have a snakehead style of cable. A snakehead has a portion of the weaving left off on the instrument side of the cable. This is particularly nice if you run the cable between the strap and the guitar. This helps prevent wear on sensitive and vintage guitar finishes. Our other type of cable is the standard, which has weaving from plug end to plug end. Thanks again, Hank. Hank, thank you for sending this along, and thank you for all the info. I've got the case candy out, and now it's time to see just exactly what else is inside this box, and more importantly, what the cable's gonna look like. So let's do it. I gotta say, the cookie tin is kind of nice. Sweet, nice little case candy sticker. This cable sounds good. It'll go on my guitar case. We have a little bit of an invoice. Nice. Okay, so we have a 15-foot snakehead in dirty tweed, with right angle to straight plugs, Neutrik gold upgrade, and Hank was kind enough to send this along to me. So the cable not only comes in a nice little tin like this, but in a really cool silk screen sack. That's pretty rad. I like that a lot. I actually just saw on his Instagram a nice little video of himself silk screening these bags. I wonder if my bag happened to be part of that silk screen batch. And here it is. Nice little plastic bag in dirty tweed. So there we have it. There's my Rattlesnake cable. Bring it over here. Pretty cool. It's really hefty. Like I'm really surprised at this. The first impressions, of course, nice little inclusion of the cable tie. Neutrik ends are, some of my preferred connectors when I go to make instrument cables, and the gold upgrade, gold contacts is a nice little touch. There's some branded heat shrinking on the ends of the connectors, so hopefully that'll keep everything nice and sturdy. The mesh and the cable, like the cable is really, guess I can unwrap it. The cabling feels a bit stiff, sort of. Looks like it's proprietary cabling that they make. And there you go. There's the portion of the cable that has no mesh covering on it. But it looks great, and it feels pretty good. A lot of the companies that do high quality cables are really getting into the whole mesh deal. I guess it's one of those things they think that it's makes the cable a little bit more rugged. So why don't we go ahead, and I'm just gonna plug direct into the interface. I'm going to use my Wolfgang, which you will be seeing very, very soon, I hope. And just would be nice to get a little bit of a first impression. I'm using Waves GTR for this, just as like a really quick little thing for you to see. And again, 15-footer with right angles going into the Wolfgang. We're tuned half step down, and I like it so far. I mean, it's when you're running direct, that's kind of a good way to see how a cable does, because you're really just sending raw guitar signal and then processing it in Pro Tools. And so far, the impression is very comparable to most of the cables that I have and cables that I like. Very nice. Yeah, there's not much else I can say. It's a really sturdy looking, well-made cable, at least from my impression of it, which is, why I'm doing this video. But it's just a really sturdy looking, well-made cable. I think the dirty tweed is an awesome color, and especially given the Rattlesnake name, this thing is definitely a beast, to say the least. So with that, we will take a better look at this and a more in-depth look in a future video, but I wanted to say thank you to Hank for sending this cable along. So far, so good. Great job, buddy. Good luck with everything, and I definitely hope that we can spread the word a little bit for you. This is great stuff. I'm really thrilled with it, and I hope to get a lot of good use out of this on stage and in the studio. So until next time, cheers, guys.